Hey, 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 this is your recap auntie. Hey, y'all. Hey, this is Shar, and welcome to my channel. And this video is our front porch talk with my subscribers. What are we talking about, girl? We over here talking about Beyond the Gates. I mean, what you think? We are fans over here. All of us have our opinions about who did what and why. So we are here to talk about episode number 112. But before we move over to 112, we're gonna talk about a little bit about 111, maybe a little bit of 112. But yeah, we're gonna see what's going on. Talk and have a good time and unwind with our drink as we sit on the front porch. So pour your cup, baby. It is Friday, and for some of us, it is a payday. So spoil yourself with something good to wet that whistle. All right. Now let's see. Right first, we do our front porch where the subscribers comments over there. Then we go on skedaddle over to the actual video of 112 about yesterday's show, which was pretty decent. It was a very family oriented mammy, ish type of theme throughout the show. So let's see what y'all saying. So here we go. We got Miss Carolyn McWilson, 497. Hey, Miss Carolyn. She said that doggone Tyrell sitting up there blowing like a bull. Right, girl. Like Taurus the bull, honey. That's exactly what he doing, looking all mad and everything. But can you blame him? He mad with his father. Now this woman coming up who left them. And he said he remembers everything. She coming up talking about, do y'all have room for me and y'all picture frame? No. Tyrell is like, no. So yeah, it's funny to me. But thank you, Miss Carolyn. We have mind your business, honey. We got mind your business. Okay, thank you so much, mind your business. Thank you for coming, my love. Please don't let this be the first or the last time you come over here and talk a little bit, girl, because we are here to have a good time. And I read your comments, honey, and I love your pictures. I love the rainbow colors. It's so beautiful. So yeah, we over here in chit chat. We have a good time. She says, "Hi, I love your channel and you." Thank you, Erica, here for the comments. Okay, Erica. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, my love. We have Chantal Xavier 4406. Hey, Chantal. Chantal says, we're close in age. Okay. I just turned 49 last month. You and my sister are the same age. We also have the DC connection. Okay, DC Maryland connection. Okay, okay. So mother, father, yeah, northeast, southeast, northwest. Yeah, so you got that DC accent. Although I've been in Charlotte, girl, all of my adult life, at least over since I was 18. Yeah. Went to college here, and then I'll be 55 next year, so that counted, and that's how long I've been here, and I still can hear a lot of my DC in me sometimes. So it's real crazy to me, but where you live is you some can't shake it. I've known some people who've been here from Africa and been here over 30 years, and they still got that strong ass African accent. So it happens, honey. It happens. But thank you, Chantal. We have mind your business. She said, okay, she clarified, said, hi, Erica, love you and your and channel blessings. Thank you, Erica. I appreciate you so much, my love. I really do. Blaze Network 1990. Hey, Blaze. Blaze says, LOL, I ain't realized I left that many comments on that last video. So Blaze, it don't matter. Girl, Blaze, you can talk all you damn want to, honey. Please. It's a lot of us who leave more than one comment. Cause you got a lot to say. Go ahead and talk. Don't you Blaze, I'm gonna spank you if you try to cut off your comments, girl. Or guy, and also let me know if you're a man or a woman, okay? Because I'll be calling everybody girl. But girl, please don't feel bad about that. You talk all you want to, my love. This is your space. You go ahead and talk, okay? We got my girl Cynthia Judkins. Hey, Cyn, she says, we like the same kind of movies. My mom was a movie buff too. I'd have a good movie for her to watch. And she like, baby girl, I seen it already. Don't you hate that? When you have something that you want to share with somebody close, and then they tell me, oh, child, I already know about that. Oh, I seen that already. Yeah. You be thinking you ready to show her something good or your man or whoever something good at. Oh, I already seen that. Like, damn. Yeah, you done burst my bubble. But yeah, thank you, Sent. As always, we got Miss Carolyn. She's back. She said the lady that plays June was in the movie Karen. Oh, was she? That's interesting. Okay, okay. I remember seeing Karen advertised that about the crazy white woman. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Okay, okay. Miss Carolyn also says yes. Jessica Lansbury and Mr. Tibbs, they really was being pushy, not knowing if Ron and Cecil would take it well once they met June. No, you didn't call it. Mr. Tibbs, Jessica Lansbury. If y'all know the references of what she's talking about, y'all let me know. I know exactly what she's talking about. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, okay. Thank you, Carolyn. Okay. Dr. Richie says, "Hey, Auntie, little fun fact. My name is pronounced, Daktari, and it means doctor in Swahili. Okay, now I ain't no doctor now, but that was my dream job when I started college, laughing my butt off. You could just call me Cece. Okay, I'm a woman, by the way. Okay, thank you, Cece. Cece. There's a friend of mine. Her name is Cece, and I always say that, so I will remember that, Cece. Thank you, my love. Thank you, boo. Thank you. And again, just because you could turn that dream into reality, you know that you're never too old. Fun fact about my auntie, we have the same birthday, May 3rd. And when she was younger, she raised her two sons to be brilliant young men. And so she decided that she wanted to be a nurse. She's always wanted to be a nurse, but she put it on the back burner until they got old enough and out the house. She started her nursing career in her 40s. And by the time she was maybe in her mid 50s, late 50s, she was head nurse at her local hospital in her town. So she went to school. I think she already had a bachelor's, and then she went to school to do the RN and everything that follows after that. And in her 60s, she was head nurse. So letting all of y'all know that it's never too late to dream. I tell people that all the time because I didn't start my acting until I was 40, and I'll be 55 next year. So I didn't start. I mean, I sang in, school choirs, church, and stuff like that. And somebody put a seed in me and said, if you can sing, you can act. Now, that ain't necessarily true because we know some singers who can't act. But I was blessed with the opportunity and the gift that, okay, I picked up that book and I was able to pick up the character and interpret it the way I wanted to. So yeah, I'm very new to acting, very new. And now I'm trying to dip my toe into film and TV. So please don't think it's ever too late to become Dr. Baby, because my baby girl's in a school to get her PhD. So, I know the PhD is different than a doctor, of course, when it comes to hospital, but never too late, CC, never too late. We have Miss Welder, 69. She says, "Oh, yes, Leslie is Barbara's daughter, guarantee." Right. That's what I feel, Miss Welder. I really feel like when Peaches said, "Girl, because I need to tell who your real mammy is." I was like, "Yep, it's Barbara, baby." It is Barbara. It definitely sure as hell is. It's her. We have Miss Pearlie Cole. Hey, Miss Pearlie. She says, "I don't believe Haley went to the hospital." Me neither. After a miscarriage, they do a DNC to clean you out. She would have went home the same day. I don't think she went through any of that. Yes, Abby is part of Victor Newman's family. Okay, thank you. I haven't watched YNR since Neil and Drusilla adopted Devin, and we see Devin is a grown man in his late 30s. Oh, okay. I remember seeing Drusilla's name. I recently tried watching the show again, but I couldn't get into it. Yeah, I don't try. I think I did it with General Hospital, and I was like, I'm cool. I'm cool because I don't know who these people are. I got to develop a relationship with them. That's why I love Beyond the Gates, because we at the very beginning, y'all. I mean, this is like history. If the show don't last, at least we were part of the making of it. So that's why I didn't hesitate. I'm like, yeah, doing this shit every day is gonna be tough. But at the same time, I'm ready. I got my big girl panties on and my gloves on, and I'm ready for the fight. I'm ready to have a good time because we at the beginning. So if it's on for 30 some years, we knew we were there when. So yeah. So okay, thank you for clarifying that DNC thing, everything, Miss Pearl. I knew you was gonna come through, honey, every time. We got Miss Carolyn. She also says, "I believe Tomas is is going to is going to enough or to wait a minute. I believe Tomas is going to enough to with Cat and will get tired and then he will try Eva. I believe Thomas is going to get enough of Cat and then he's gonna get tired and then he's gonna go to Eva. I think he's gonna go to Eva. I want him to be with Eva now. I really do, girl. I really want him to be with Eva so that he can tell the difference between the two. And I have a huge feeling that Eva is going to enjoy him thoroughly. I really feel like she's going to enjoy him thoroughly, honey. Thoroughly. So yeah. And we have Miss Brown, 9359. Hey, Miss Brown, she back, y'all. She says, "I still think Haley and June are the same person." One with makeup on Old Natural Girl. And House of Sir James was cracking up. He thought that was funny. Girl, they was in the same room. You don't remember they was in Orphy G's together, girl? That's to be some crazy ass camera tricks if they did that. That you think they I mean if they knew each other that'd be something different. That'd be something different. But yeah, that'd be some really funky camera tricks. Eddie Murphy did that shit and Tyler Perry does it all the time. So yeah, you crazy girl. So now we are going to skedaddle over to the actual video of our episode 112, where we're going to read all of your comments and see what y'all are talking about. Y'all have a lot to say, and I love it. So let's see. The first comment I see on my screen is Teach Jazz 217. Hey, Jazz. She said June looks beautiful, didn't she? Her makeup was cute. She got a little cute little shape, you know. All that frumpy clothes and those layers and stuff before wasn't doing her body no justice. She looked really, really good. She's a beautiful chocolate queen. So yes, Jazz. And Jazz also says, I love the country scene, country club scene. Yeah, Anita put Ted in his place, and Vernon told the truth about working to know Eva more than saving Nicole. Ain't that the truth, girl? That country club scene. I mean, although we really didn't see Vernon and Anita much during the whole show, when they were on the screen, I tell you, girl, it made a difference. They made an impact. They had a word, like the preachers used to say. Now that's a word. That's a word, baby. They both had something profound to say, and that, like I said, I call him sour Ted. Couldn't take the rejection. You know, with his own partner. You know he gonna take Carlton through some bull. You know that girl. He gonna take Carlton through some bullshit. I know he is. And Carlton gonna be right back at his ass. Teach the Jazz also said the couch and the poker table maybe maybe try the bed. Yeah, they don't know how to. The only people that know how to screw in bed are Danny and what's his name? Damn, Andre and Naomi and Jacob. Them the only people that we've seen in the bed with each other. Everybody else be on couches and tables and shit. I mean, well, Vanessa and Doug screwed at the hotel that time, but that chemistry was so off. I was like, y'all can't. Let me turn this because it was weird, you know. So yeah, yeah, that poker table. They might have to bring that over there to the little greenhouse. Poor cat. Poor cat. She don't even know yet, girl. She don't even know what she missing. Ladies, y'all know when y'all strike that match and it catches fire that you find like finally I found what I've been looking for. And again, you got to talk it out. Don't be holding no shit and not telling nobody nothing. For real, for real. All right, we got Raquel back saying, hey, Raquel, she says, Martin and Smitty getting a little touchy, right? I mean, they was touching hands, everything, right? And then she also says, Cat is disgusted with Mr. Lovely. His turkey tail must be horrible. I wish she would go into details about it because I'm like, she's saying a lot without saying a lot. You know, I'm like, girl, what happened? What's this stroke game off? What's going? I was damn. I'm going shit. We're gonna have an after hours type of conversation. Damn, I ain't mean to say that. I told y'all they already be playing damn him and hers commercials on my shit and what else they be playing poop stuff and everything that's body related. They always playing those commercials on my damn videos. Damn, I didn't mean to say that. Damn. Well, the cat's out the bag. Yeah, girl, it must be horrible, girl. Poor kitty cat, girl. Girl, but when you find the right one, baby, y'all remember that commercial with Ray Charles? He was drinking that Coke. He said, "You got the right one, baby." She gonna be floating on air. She gonna know the difference. And I feel like Tomas now talking about he likes a challenge. That's nothing sexy about that. Now she's gonna it's gonna feel like he has to do it, not that he wants to do it. And honestly, y'all, I think that she wasn't ready for sex. I think she only did that to one up on Eva. I really feel like that now. It had nothing to do with her being ready. She just wanted to one up on Eva. And look what happened. It wasn't even worth the wait for her, you know. So yeah, Cynthia says, "Oh, Samantha wanted a hug, June, but wasn't sure if she could or she should, right? Oh, I know. It's gonna get there. I see it getting there eventually, girl. I see it. We got Teach Jazz. She says, Tyrell sitting there like he wants to punch somebody. He should punch Naomi for not minding her damn business. Didn't that boy look mad? Damn, I was like, okay. When they told him to look mad, That baby was looking mad, honey. That baby was looking mad. Okay, we got James, our resident gentleman. He says, Dr. Doug Hart, June, you heard it here first. James. Addiction versus addiction. Small, big kids versus son and daughter versus son and daughter. Feeling neglected. Yeah, I can see that, James. I really can see that. And I think it would work too. I think that they would probably have better chemistry. Yeah, okay, okay. We're gonna keep an eye on it. We're gonna remember that we heard it from you first. Okay. All right, Cynthia, we have her. She says, now Tyrell and Samantha are going to want to know who the pappy is. Girl, I want to know who the pappy is. 'Cause that was the next thing I wanted to know, who the pappy. Girl, if it's Bill, child. It's somebody we know. Just like how with damn Haley, we didn't know she was fucking around with damn Randy. It's somebody on that show that's the pappy that she hadn't seen yet. Oh my God. Naomi, Dad, I want you to meet June. Bill? Oh, June? And Haley like, what? Because he wants to be a father, you know? He wants to be a father, especially for a son. Can y'all imagine if that damn man was the damn pappy to damn Samantha, Naomi, Tyrell, and Chelsea? Ooh, girl. I gotta sit on that for a little bit. Damn. Okay. Oh, we got Michael Parmes. Hey, Michael. Peaches is going to tell Leslie that Barbara was her mammy. Then she's going to tell Eva that Leslie is not her mother. God. Ooh, you better say it, Michael. You better say it. I hope she tell Eva that Leslie ain't her mammy. Ooh, I hope she tell her that. Ooh, ooh, I hope she tell her. Ooh. Okay, Angelica agrees. She says, "I'm looking forward to that, but Anita is going to lose it. She ain't she? The way they talked to that girl that time in that damn country club a while back, her and Danny, how nasty they were to her. Ooh, they gonna eat a lot of crow that day, honey. A lot. We got Angelica. She also says Naomi and Jacob were so out of pocket to dig into that closed adoption. Mr. Straight Laced, law abiding Jacob had the audacity to dig into records that he know was sealed and to reveal information. It would have been better if they had just looked at the kids' faces and tried to associate them with Samantha and Terrell. But they had to go digging and go into damn records. They were dead wrong. And if it wasn't for family, Martin and Smitty could file a lawsuit. Big time, right? Because that's what Martin was like. Look, we ain't pay all that money for closed files for it to be open. We ain't pay all that money to make sure they was going to be sealed. For you to just go up in there and find it. No, that's not what we did that for. So yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. Raquel Basson, she said I felt sorry for Ted. Anita and Vernon handled him in his behind. Then Nicole and Carlton walk in smiling and laughing. And he looked so defeated. Oh well, he made his bed. Girl, I didn't feel sorry for Ted. Raquel, I ain't feel sorry for Ted because Anita told his ass, sit your ass down. Then she also told him, leave. Here's the papers, go, skedaddle, get your out of here. Y'all know I used to have a big crush on the old Ted. If y'all have been with me since the beginning, girl, every time that nigga would come on the damn screen, I'll be fanning everywhere, honey. Just mouth just wet, you know. This Ted, he's a cutie pie. He's a cutie pie, but he looks very defeated, and he's gonna have to figure out how to win his wife back. He's gotta do something to prove that Carlton is just as bad as he is, probably even worse. And right now, we don't see that. We don't see that part. He's gonna have to do some deep digging in Carlton's past to say, okay, he worse than me. So that's how I think the angle he's going to choose. But he's got to talk to somebody diabolical to figure that out, and maybe Bill might be the one that's going to help him with that. I think Bill might. Might. All right, we got my girl Cynthia. She says June looks so cute. Was Naomi did her pampering, didn't she, honey? She looks so cute. And James says in response, it says June is going to be looking even cuter when she and Doug start dating. I know, right? She could be like, I ain't never been treated like this. You want to take me where? Oh, you want to do that? Oh, I ain't never. Yeah, she gonna be giving it, honey. And Doug is gonna be like, you know, I'm gonna take you and do this to you and die. Yeah, honey. And Vanasty gonna be over there with old ass Joey's damn powdered field nuts. Look, it's Freaky Friday, all right, y'all. We can go there a little bit, you know. Who we got Raquel Bassett. She says, "Hey sis, I am late, but I live in Kansas City, true Midwest. My favorite food is soul food, baby, and Mexican. A girl after my own heart. Thank you so much, Raquel in Kansas City. Yes, thank you, my love. We have Roy Faye Bridgman. Hey, Roy Faye says, Auntie, I loved your recap rendition of 112, baby. I like that they showed so many sides and levels of black family. The black race people are not a monolithic group of people, and it showed how the core family of Beyond the Gates, the Duprees, quote unquote, circle the wagons in protecting each other. That's why Bill and Ted seem so sad because they are not right now under the Dupree umbrella. And that is so true. First of all, thank you, Roy Faye, for your wonderful, lovely words about my recap. I really appreciate that. And yes, I agree that they will circle around each other to protect one another with no problem. Naomi said that. I mean, in the end, although she's a Hamilton by blood, but she's a Dupree too, and she takes that really, really seriously. So yeah, yes, absolutely, yes. We got James. He says the tension caused by Nicole's divorce action against Ted. I like it. I know your ass like it, James. Could work against the reconciliation between Kat and Eva, but when Nicole starts dating Dr. Carlton Fitzgerald, this could bring the sisters and their scheming minds together, and they could counter Nicole's divorce action with some the parent trap actions of their own. Yeah, that could be true. Could be. But they're so busy damn fighting over one man. I don't know if how they're gonna work together to get two people together. They don't even want to share one. So yeah. Yeah. But thanks, James, for that as always. We have Raquel. She says, Smitty and Ted act a lot alike. Okay. They're not feeling June. Okay. Samantha and Martin are a little bit more optimistic and open to June. I hope they can accept June and create some type of family unit. I feel like they will. Samantha wants her mom, but she is loyal to her brother. I feel like they're gonna work something out with her. I really feel like that. I really believe that they're gonna work out something. So James says, Raquel, I'm beginning to think that Tyrell has some issues. There's something going on with that boy. June's weaknesses hurt the clobbity twins, but the heroic self-sacrifice she made to make sure her children had a chance of a life is seen by Tyrell as a betrayal. Martin concealed the troubling events in his past from his family to protect them. It didn't work because soap operas, you know how they do. Smitty sees Martin's action as a betrayal, and so does Tyrell. But then there's sweet little Jessica, who truly likes Tyrell and demonstrated such by kissing him. Moments later, poor Jessica is leaving the Red Door apartment nearly in tears because Tyrell accused her of kissing him out of clout. Tyrell, yeah, he does have some issues. He really does. He needs some counseling. Even with the whole separation thing with his daddy, lying to his daddy. He's the type that he says, look, I just want the whole truth. Y'all stop lying to us. Y'all think we kids. Son, you is a boy. You still in school, baby. You still is a little boy. He told me, I ain't been no baby since you left. He was so nasty to that woman, honey. So nasty to her. So nasty. For him to have been the younger one, he remembers everything. Way more than Samantha. So yeah, he needs some help. That baby needs some milk. Michael Parm said, you may have noticed the portrait of the disguised black man up on the wall in the country club. I have. On the soap, he's Vernon's father, Paul Cheeks Dupree, architect and founder of Fairmont Crest. I have. Okay, in real life, he's Paul Cheeks, a pioneer architect from Ohio and Georgia. Okay. The real life Paul Cheeks happens to be the father of George Cheeks, the co-CEO of Paramount Global and president and CEO of CBS, the network that airs Beyond the Gates. Thank you, Michael. Wow, Cynthia and I thank you. We thank you so much for sharing. So that's a great possibility that Beyond the Gates might not be going anywhere. They might not be going anywhere as long as they don't go, too far, down the political trap. But they might be staying there. They might be staying there because like I said, I watch it on Paramount now because no commercials. I miss the commercials. I might, pop back and forth, but it helps me to keep my audio's clear the way I want it consistently. And yeah, you might hear me clicking on the mouse and stuff, but shit, I'm an old honey. Shit, you lucky to get that. And you should see how I got all this shit nigger rigged. I can say that on my fucking channel. Please don't be offended, y'all. I say that all the time. I ain't trying to offend nobody. I got a good heart though. Y'all already know I cuss, but I have a good heart. I use some slangs. You sure don't want to hear me talk after hours. But anyway, thank you. Thank you, Michael. And yeah, me and Cynthia are really grateful for you sharing it with us. Thank you so much. We have Carolyn. She says, okay, since we're moving so fast, Jacob and Naomi, who's the father? Right? I mean, facts. Angelica and I agree. She says exactly. Is that next? I'm sure it will eventually get these kids some closure knowing their mom. But the way Naomi and Jacob went about it was wrong. Like I tell you, it would be the perfect payback if that damn Bill is her sister. Remember, she says, I was looking forward to some my siblings. Child, if those babies is her siblings and she's helping Chelsea, which is her sister. Phew, child. Okay, I'm gonna get off of that. I'm gonna get off of that for a little bit. If it comes back up, y'all already know y'all heard that shit here first. First. Hey, Crystal, we have Crystal Waters. She says, Kat is inexperienced and not sure what she wants. Facts. She freaked out and cut him off when he mentioned positions. Tomas is supposed to be the experienced one, and he should tell her that it's okay to talk about what she needs. I agree, Crystal. Thank you. Like you said, Shar, he's definitely getting his cause she's quote unquote new, and he really shows it afterwards. Yeah, she didn't want him to leave, and he should have stayed and really communicated with her if he really loves her like he says he does. Right, exactly, Crystal. His ass should have stayed right there and helped her, especially he knew that he was her first. She's not gonna know everything. Because a lot of people, when you're inexperienced and you don't talk about it, I'm sure that her parents told her about the birds and the bees, but Nicole was very Miss Fuddy Duddy and pedestal. Ted out there chasing damn crazy puss. So that I don't think Kat really knew, and she's depending on Chelsea to tell her everything. And Chelsea is a wild cat, baby. She out there doing men and women. So you definitely don't want to hear from her. So I think the most important thing about intimacy is communication. Point blank, period. The other stuff is easy. But to communicate, to make sure the right buttons are pushed, like I can't sit here and be on this damn recorder unless I press the right button to press record so y'all can hear me. Otherwise I could be pressing everything else and it won't work right. You know what I'm saying? So he should have told her. Maybe, of course, it's not meant for him to teach her, but he should have said, just so you know, that communication is always the best part of intimacy. It's part of foreplay, whatever. I mean, he's good with foreplay, of course, but when it comes to the intimacy part, he don't know. He's probably using moves and stuff the way he did on the last girl that he was with. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he need to tell her, or Chelsea need to tell her, or she need to figure it out. So yeah, that's a good point. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Crystal. As always, my love. She's my memory box. We have Cynthia. She says, I don't think Carlton is trying to date Nicole. I think he's just being a good friend for now. But I still got my eye on him. I think he wants her. But why he wants? I mean, of course, she's a beautiful woman. She's gorgeous, gorgeous woman. But it also makes me, feel like, okay, why does he want her? Why does he want to be with her? Is it to one up on Ted, or does he really feel like he really thinks that she's a good catch? What is it about Nicole that this man, you work with him, y'all are partners, and you want to fuck, your partner's soon to be ex-wife, or now ex-wife, I guess, I don't know, but it's like, why? when you got her single, beautiful sister over here, Danny. And I think Nicole wanted to connect her with Danny. Him with Danny at the was it an anniversary party or was it the awards ceremony? One of them. But he was busy looking at Nicole then, and we all saw it. All saw how he was looking at Nicole, so yeah. So it's funny. It's funny to me. Michael Parms comes back and he says, "What if Joey is Ashley's dad?" Now that would be interesting. That would be interesting. Everybody knows Joey Armstrong though, but yeah, Jan, you could tell that Jan did live like a fast lifestyle. She looked like she was a rocker, like a flower child. She just had this, uh, let the sun shine in from Hair. She like she could have been on Hair. The sun, y'all know I can sing, so don't come for me. The sun shining. So yeah, I feel like she was a flower child or like a groupie or some band or something like that. But that'd be interesting. That'll be interesting take on that, Michael. That'll be real interesting. We have Cynthia. She says maybe if they get off the fucking couch, they'll have more fun in the bed. Right. That couch girl, that damn. Ooh, I mean, the only I can think of only one position that I like regarding couch, but everything else need to be in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that'll be in the bed. But I can only think of one, maybe two, two for sure. Yeah, two for sure. That would be great on the couch. But other than that, that need to be on the bed, baby. Right on the bed. We got Michael Parms. He comes back and says, "Hey, Shar, the soap Days of Our Lives was on NBC Network. Okay, a few years ago they moved exclusively to the streaming services Peacock, which is owned by NBC, but it's not on NBC television network. Bottom line, there are no wow, they took Days of Our Lives off. The last time I saw Days of Our Lives, I think the priest, he just died in real life. The actor who played the priest on there, he had such a love for what was her name, Lena, something like that. And he was because most priests were not supposed to be married, but he used to struggle so much with his love for her. And he was fighting with the devil at one time. That's how long it's been since I saw it. I was watching it like consistently back then. Then all of a sudden, when that part went off, because I like drama, I like a lot of thrilling shit. I didn't see it. It wasn't good. It wasn't good no more. But I was like, it was lovely. So yeah, yeah. But thank you, my love. You are the historian, honey. I'm gonna call Michael the historian around here, baby. Yes, the historian, Michael. Yeah. Carolyn McWilson, she says also that June played in the Karen movie. I saw the advertisement for that Karen movie. That thing looked too scary to me. I like scary stuff, but I might have to look it up just to see. But thank you, Carolyn. We have Peace Angel. Hey, Peace. Peace says, Medlin, Naomi, and Jacob line stepping will traumatize Tyrell and Samantha as it trauma bonds Smitty and Martin. June is way too disruptive. Vernon is a cold piece. Reading Ted like that, you married a woman that was too good for you. Then Nicole says, move on, Ted. Office chat between Ted and Carlton is going to be awkward as hell. Please don't drag out Kat and the boring peen story too long. Right? I mean, will Eva be bored with it too? I mean, girl, you better say that piece. Please don't drag this out. Let's get to make it snappy. They used to say that on damn, what's it, Good Times? Make it snappy, nappy. Please. No, I ain't calling you nappy piece. I'm talking about the whole Beyond the Gates, you know, people behind the scenes. And did y'all hear all that damn? Well, y'all couldn't hear it, but now these headphones I got, they're like Logi headphones, and got them from Amazon. They're really great. I mean, they're pink and cute. And I could hear all of the talking in the background in that whole scene with them, and uh at the red door. It was like because it was so many people over there, and you could tell that the microphone was really shitty. It was like a really shitty microphone, boom mic. I don't know where that shit was, but whatever it was picking up all of the sound behind the camera. I was like, y'all full of shit. Y'all full of shit. Why is y'all talking while this scene is going on? It's a deep scene. Cause I don't remember seeing no TV on and no record player on. Why is y'all talking? Quiet on the set. I'm looking behind me like somebody here with me. Nobody better not be here in my house with me. Quiet on the fucking set. Damn. Whew, okay, all right, enough screaming. Angelica agrees. She said, I agree, but Kat is putting herself through this unnecessary nonsense. But just wait until that no good Tomas finds out that Eva is really a Dupree, honey, and she's Nicole's daughter. He'll be okay with her being with her then. All Tomas is looking for is a come up. Yeah, true, true, true. And Peace agrees with her and says, you're right about Tomas looking for the come up. That was apparent when he agreed to spy on the Duprees with his with his unethical ass or arse, as they say over in London. His unethical arse. Thank you, Peace. We got Crystal Waters. She was like, who was this man? Right, girl. Who was this man Leslie took from Peaches, honey? That was no good. Will he factor into the story? You never know with Leslie. Yeah, it's like Leslie took this man from Peaches because he was no good. But yeah, then she was fucking him. I was like, why the fuck why you do that to your mama? I mean your play mama. You know, back in the day we used to call people play mamas. Why you do that to your play mammy? Dog, what's going on? Why? Ew, Leslie, you won't stop at nothing, girl. Raquel said, who the fuck is Peaches? Peaches seems to be the lady who raised or stepped in as a mother figure for Leslie. She's the older lady who showed up, like, but that's all we've got. Like, she clearly Chicago because you could tell the way she walked in there. She's Chicago. I was really hoping that Peaches was going to be a little bit more Spitfire. I really was praying that. And this whole inheritance thing. Is this why? Because remember, Peaches is the one that had the lawyers and everything, one trying to find Leslie so she can talk about this inheritance. Is it a true inheritance, or is the inheritance tied to this whole check with the barber situation? You know, is that a true inheritance? You know, because she said I paid a lot of people to try to find out where your ass was at. You know, so when she called, that's when Peaches knew that she was there at that little Roach Motel spot. You know, so that's who Peaches is. But we'll find out. Hopefully they'll bring her back today. We'll find out more about who Peaches is. But that's a great question, girl. We got my girl Jasmine Williams, 5565. Hey Jazzy. She says T-Boo Ted is out and looking pretty pathetic. Clearly, honey. Clearly Leslie is Barbara's daughter, right? And getting ready to hit pay dirt, right? And she'll get weakling Teddy back. Glad there were no gnat with a with a hall runner on her head sightings today. Right. Ain't that like a hall, like a long rug that she be wearing around? Bill, he carrying her around like she's a fucking baby. Shit. The June situation will blow up. Cat and Tomato are doomed. But I don't want him with Eva. Anita was right to put that loser Ted on blast for not handling his business, and Naomi and Jacob overstepped. The situation is about to blow. Yeah, I feel like the only reason why I don't want him to be with Kat I mean Eva as far as a relationship, I just want them to screw. So we can see what the difference is between the two. See if she's glowing, you know, compared to how Kat reacts to him. That's what I want to see. It's a taste test, girl. Taste test. Thank you, Jazz. We have House of CC's 3080. Okay. Hey, House. I don't think I've ever remember seeing your name before, my love. So thank you so much for coming by. Please don't let this be the first or the last time you come near this channel and talk. Because we sitting over here talking on the front porch, baby. I'm reading everything that you're saying, okay? So House of CC says, I agree. I would like it if maybe Leslie is Barbara's daughter and Dante Green is the father. I never thought about that. CC's. Wow, that would be dope. Casey Kendall. I've never seen Casey before. Hey Casey, hey my love. Thank you for so much for coming by, boo. Please don't let this be the first or the last time you come by on this channel, baby, because we like to talk and acknowledge you, baby, because you matter, okay? I never thought about that. So Casey says, I thought Kat was going to be gay or bi or something. Yeah, she was like, honey, I ain't gay. I ain't no lesbian. Yeah, she made that clear. No, she don't like the kitty cat. No, she cool. But I never thought about Dante Green because you know that's what happened on damn Dreamgirls when Effie was fooling around with what's his name? Damn, Curtis. And she got pregnant, but she left and had the baby. That would be something else, honey. That Dante is Leslie's father. Cause he's mean as fuck, and that's why Leslie is mean as see, Casey. CC. Oh my God, that's a good revelation. Okay, let me get off that. Damn, that was good. Okay, hey, Casey also says, Casey Kendall, let me read the full name. Casey Kendall, 6542 says, I had a feeling that June in this picture is going to get Smitty and Martin back together. Yeah, I hope that it would happen because I didn't want them to be long and drawn out. Yeah, I ain't want that to happen. Just, Smitty, get yourself together. Chill the fuck out, okay? But yes, 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 yes. I'm looking at these other channels, honey, that has like one is called Beyond the Gates TV, and these AI characters that they have, they kind of look like the characters, but they're not them. You can tell it's not them. Like they trip me out. Like the way that they have Eva's hair. Eva don't even wear her hair like that no more. Then they got her meeting Peaches. It's like their thumbnails really be tripping me the fuck out. Have y'all ever clicked on those thumbnails with them uh having like the old Ted screaming while the new Ted is in the background kissing Nicole? It be tripping me out. Now it would be nice if they bring back the old Ted and let him be Dante Green, baby. Because he still is talking so much about Beyond the Gates. What if they bring that mother sucker back? Maybe dye his hair blonde, baby, and let that mother sucker come back as Dante motherfucking Green. Why not? Why not, baby? Give that man something to do. Because he's still tied to Beyond the Gates. We need some more boy toys on there. We need some more eye candy. Bring him back. We need to start a petition. Bring back, what's his name? Fine as Maurice. There's so many Maurices. Bring back Maurice Johnson. Bring him his ass. No, that's Maurice. Oh yeah, Maurice Johnson. Bring his ass back and let him be Dante motherfucking Green. Or give him some gray hair or something like that. Make him old, baby, and let him be Dante Green. Come on, my Shana Na is just shaking all in my belly now. I might mention that on the next video, but I'm telling you, that would be a mother for you. Oh my God. Oh, we got Angelica. She says, I agree. The situation definitely can blow up because the next thing these kids are going to ask is who the pappy. Right, right, Angelica. We got Raquel. She says, I don't understand why the couch at Chelsea and Cass house is the only place where they have quote unquote relations. Why they ain't in bed? Just ill, right? You know they ain't spraying that damn couch down. She's spraying the damn window, but she ain't spraying the couch. Right. Cynthia's like, my sister and I said the same thing. Police watch that throw too. Right? It's just so nasty. You know what I'm saying? It's so nasty. James says people usually do in bed, and yes, people often treat each other with the breakfast in bed. But Kat and Chelsea have entertained their significant others on that damn couch, and they both know this. They're sitting and eating on that couch. Wash the throws? Hell, nay. Nay. Pitch that shit. Those stains don't come out in a wash, baby. You could probably put that light and find all kind of DNA on that damn couch. Shit. Oh, and now we have Angelica. She says, I don't know how much more I can take of Leslie getting away with attempting to alive Laura. I'm done if they write that lady is damn Barbara's daughter. She will have all that money and Anita will be ain't that is a payback for your ass. Oh, Anita will be crushed, honey. Mm-mm-mm. These writers are acting as if she never did anything to Laura. She never made any attempt to take the girl's life twice. It's an insult to the viewers if there's no closure to this story and this raunchy chick gets an inheritance. This is a miscarriage of justice. Girl, I agree. I think that is so unfair that they're going to do that. I really think it's felt so unfair that she will be able to just go back and just make things right and just pay all the monies that she got to these expensive ass lawyers. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I just hope that it changes. I hope it gets better. That put her in jail or give her a fine or something. I'm like, it just don't make any sense how this lady's getting away with so much shit. And then she's sitting there throwing bills in the trash can. Ciao. But what do y'all think about my Dante Green comeback? We need to bring back Michael Johnson. We really do. We really, really do. Hopefully they'll bring him back and let him be a different character. And has some swag in there and some, because he need to be there. I mean, nobody still don't know what fucking happened. Nobody. And then they have Nicole was like, you look very familiar. Oh, and on that note, thank you guys for sitting on the front porch with me, enjoying this afternoon. The rain has finally stopped here in North Carolina. Thank God. Now I just need some orders that I had from Amazon to show up. Don't y'all hate it when Amazon say that they deliver shit and you go and check and it ain't there? And I live in a house. My house has the only number that anybody could ever have in this cul-de-sac. And you talking about you drop my shit off. And these are things I need. So now I gotta wait to go after work and maybe get the things that I need. Hopefully this shit will finally pop up. Cause I was like, man, y'all on that bullshit. Talking about it's been delivered. Ain't nothing outside on my front porch but us. Cause we've been sitting here waiting, right, y'all? Shit, I'm so mad. I'm so mad, y'all. I'm so mad, but it's okay. It's fine. It's okay. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy, and I will see y'all in the next video, which we all know will be the actual episode number 113, baby, of Beyond the Gates. Talk to you later. Bye.